to the World Cup. We want to go to the World Cup, Hotman.
All right.
Yeah, we want to go to the World Cup. You can come with Nana and talk and interview Gianni Infantino, Patrice Motsepe, Denis Jordan, while we go to the fan parks. While we go to the fan parks.
I really said something very controversial.
What?
No.
What was that?
I wanted to say if he lasts that long. Denis Jordan, if he's in office for that
long.
Okay, why will you take him out?
Actually, yeah, that's a good question. What will take him out?
We've tried.
We've tried.
I'm asking, what will take him out? Can you give me a tip?
I don't think I know what will take him out. But sometimes I don't understand how we get things that are so simple, so wrong. You understand? You have an uncontested president.
Why are they afraid to contest?
That when you look at the responsibilities, player salaries. I'll give you one perfect example. This tournament, Chen. Chen. The rumor is that tournament was $10 million for CAF.
The prize money.
Okay. For CAF is $1 million. CAF prize is $1 million. Champions League
is 1 million and Chen is 10 million.
10 million. That's how they up the stake. We decide to take players Bafana contracts with a coach that has come on national television and say, I have failed you guys. Ramenta, you take him. But which is true.
It did.
And we want to go compete there. Let's say the World Cup comes around.
Yeah.
These players play 3 matches.
Yeah.
They qualify for the second round.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going to happen? They're going to want to man.
Of course.
You had a pool of money to contest for, which could have helped.
What's new?
So this is what I'm asking is, how are we getting those little decisions wrong?
It didn't start with Denis Jordan. What's new? Remember when we went to play Conversion Cup 2009? They said we're not patriotic. We don't love our country. We're fighting for money. And all we ask, how much are we playing for? Because I need to budget. Right? I just say we're not smart. We didn't go to school. We don't know how to invest. How do you invest if you don't know how much you're going to have? They said, so what's new?
It's not new, but constantly speaking about it raises that awareness.
It's not about Denis Jordan. Our country as a whole, politically, we don't respect a human being. We don't respect policemen. We don't respect soldiers. So how can you respect athletes? We don't respect anyone that represents the country.
It boils down all the way to sports.
Whoever represents the country is not respected.
Damn it.
Would you say the same about the Springboks?
Now, then there comes Oranje. No, it's true.
So
cricket and rugby is Oranje.
So is that the main difference between these sports then? Because
we have capital,
right?
And I don't know where we fall into. With ANC, are we?
But again,
are we capital? What are we? Social?
On that point, yeah.
Who are we?
On that point,
there's a capital. Capital can look after themselves.
On that point, now on that point that you are raising, yes, there's that political factor that comes into play when it comes to Springboks and Bafana. The setup is different, ne? But if I look at it, is it impossible to have the same setup? It's not impossible.
It is.
Okay. You will make your point. You will make your point. The one difference. It's the difference between rugby and football. My main concern is support. In terms of, let's forget SAFA, forget how they are funded. With football teams, I play soccer, local soccer, master soccer. So nale, like Bafana, the young kids that play batch, they put up stake. There's one parent that comes there and watches her son. One.
Oh, so we talk support.
Constantly. Come on, if this boy is playing, Lady Lena, no matter what she has,
she'll go watch.
And she's not financially.
That used to happen when we went to school.
She's not financially stable enough to provide everything that this boy. But the fact that she's there on the pitch every day.
Yeah.
Kibona ile the difference. Now with rugby, an untalented rugby player will be supported. Yes, we can question or the parents have money to come to the games, but some of the games, how shokahali any money for your parent to go watch. Mari, because
it
of
comes
the
to how we grew up.
Yeah, because of the value that parents understand sports, the value that these rugby players understand sports is very different. For a black parent to buy you soccer boots at 900.
Yes.
Onale soccer boots at 300. Yes, that's why there is that affordability.
Yeah, no, 100%.
What I'm asking, Runa as South Africans, if somebody came up and say, I'm running an initiative, how Bapala Bafana? I didn't send the 10 rand as Bafana. Rugby, fans take
that
out
volunteer,
money.
yeah.
Nobody
asks them,
around and make posters. How can somebody, let's say somebody as influential as Hotman, guys, na kibona gap in here. But I think we can make this team better if the fans also really behind Bafana financial. We don't have to say 1,000 rebangata. Our advantage is we are more. We understand. 10. If you support Bafana, the weekend Bafana go to the bank, deposit 10 rand. Wabona bank access yan. But the bank is far. I have to catch a taxi to go deposit a 10 rand. One understand?
Yeah.
For this guy, he will do it electronically. So that's my view. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm just saying, nakibona support for Runa. We can turn it around in terms of support. Mara now, because of historical background, maybe kiona hindarang to do some of the things.
So this, we had this conversation a while ago where I said, the reason why I think, because it's so interesting you're talking like this, né? So for me, I grew up with three realities, né? The best, as a South African, the best thing is Springboks, Bafana. And for me personally, it was your athletics guys. Right? We had the swimmer, we had the brew with the, I won't say his name, but
yes,
he was good. Casimania, like...
Why won't say his name?
Mosquito.
Right? But I think for me, when I look at Europe, for example, and why Europe football, I guess the standard is so comparison in many ways, is because those football clubs came from those places. So when you talk about...
the grassroots.
So when you talk about support here, we had this conversation. We say, okay, if you go to... in England, right? England is the obvious answer. And then you end up at Chelsea, Tottenham, or let's give a small team. Let's go to say small, Brentford, right? In terms of scale. That community, in many ways, owes a lot of the development of their community because of the football club.
Yeah.
right?
And every kid in that community wants to be a Brentford player.
And not just because they like football. Of course, we like football, but not everyone likes football.
Yes.
Right? But you just know, like, hey, when you see that badge, you're like, yeah, no, you know, back in, and they keep the history. They say, yeah, back in the day, my grandfather worked here. What? This club is part of us.
So our clubs historically used to be grounded to community.
Used to be. Understand? Used to be. That's why when we won AFCON, I wasn't even born. But that's something that from a childhood is like, yes, we won. That's the most proudful thing.